Hey everybody, I'm here with frequently asked questions about the formal recommendation report part 2. A few more things that come up, so I thought it would be a good idea to just get everybody at once. As far as the report goes, for the front matter and the back matter, start each piece on its own page. When you get to the table of contents, the fonts should mirror the fonts for headings throughout the paper. So in your paper, 12-point serif font for body text, then for the lowest level of heading would be a 14-point sans serif, then a level up from that, 16 points, so on and so forth. Your table of contents needs to be representative of how that's laid out in the actual paper. So I should be able to look at your table of contents and get a pretty good idea of your organization. I should see it spelled out. The next thing in the front matter is the list of illustrations. What this is a table of contents for any graphics you use. In the past, people have just thrown up images of all their graphics on one page, and that's not really helpful. You need to go in and create another table of contents for each figure. So all the charts, all the pictures, all the graphics, that's what the list of images is. As far as the body of this, it's 5 pages minimum. That does include graphics, so you can include any charts, pictures, data you want. You need to make sure it earns its place, but it's got to be in there. Think about it this way. Would you buy a piece of software for your company if you had no idea what your software looked like? So you need images of your product. You need images of different things. And if you're doing a product that doesn't really exist, take images of similar products that are out there on the world and adapt them to your purposes. I'm not going to go through and look to see if the pictures you have actually match the product descriptions, but we need graphics in there. We need to get some ideas to what things are like. Please remember that this is a product being sold to a client, and that client is going to be an organization in some way. Meow. Loudmouth cat. You coming in? Hold on, this will be worth it. Woo, come on up, come on up. See, this is the kitty cat. Say hi, kitty cat. Hi. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. If you're selling something that's not necessarily a physical product, something that's not specifically tangible, like I know a number of people I've spoken to so far who were in education groups are trying to sell some change in how schools operate. You can always sell yourself as a consultant. That way you're the product. And you can still write about your suggestion as if you're trying to sell this product or this service to this organization. The final thing on the report itself, I feel the need to say this because when I graded the technical descriptions, a whole lot of people forgot about graphic design and document design rules. And I'm not just talking about the fonts, using a sans serif font for headings, although that is important. I mean, generally making sure things look good. We've been on this since the beginning. It's one of the major differences between this type of writing and other types of writing is that our stuff has to be visually attractive. Stuff that looks good is easier to read. It's part of what we're doing. So please, please don't forget document design. These are all things that I want to make sure you get because I don't want to have to knock off points for these things. As far as the online briefing goes, what you are going to do is submit some online version. If we were in a class, we would be able to do this face-to-face, but through the pandemic, and even before the pandemic, lots of stuff has been going virtual. Normal meetings have been going virtual. I've been on way too many Zooms and WebExes and such. So People were doing that before the pandemic, though, because you can't always get everybody into the same room. That's what our online presentation is. You're doing an online substitute for being in a room with a bunch of people. It's 5 minutes minimum. The way I always work when you see my videos, and we're not talking about the talking head segments of it, is I'll set up a PowerPoint with all the stuff I need, and then I will use Flashback Express. Flashback Express is a screen capture software. I speak into a mic and I run the PowerPoint and have Flashback Express record everything. And that's probably one of the easier ways to do this. If you want to do your voiceovers and embed them in PowerPoint itself, PowerPoint will save as in any number of forms, as video forms. And that's how I actually do the intro segments for all of my videos. If you want to, you can embed MP3s in there and have them play automatically. You can also do Prezzies if you want to, any number of formats. If you have questions about a particular format for your online briefing, just ask me and I'll give you whatever help I need. It would be a very good idea for you to upload your online briefing to YouTube. That way, all you have to do is submit a link when we do the online briefings. And we'll be working with the online briefings later. So that's frequently asked questions 2. If I get more questions that need to be addressed to everybody, I'll do another one of these videos later. Otherwise, good luck. Let me know if you need anything. You can always get me via Remind, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.